To Expert Crypto. We have had a little bit retracement upwards. We're getting some more volatility. The market's just opened for, I believe, somewhere. I'm not sure which market's opened, but there's a lot of volatility in the market. Market makers are running wild right now. Let's go check which market opened so we can get a specific time frame on what we're going to be able to see. It's been a great time right now. We are seeing some pumpage. Great thing to see, but I do see a little bit retracement just to keep you guys updated. We're probably going to retrace to this 32,500 level is what I see in the short term, and then we're probably going to see some sort of pump up. We just tested this resistance level of around 33K, couldn't hold it, and now we are on the downward trajectory. We did have some bullish volume, which was a great thing to see. But I do think, guys, that we made a lot of gains just in the past couple hours, around 5 to 10%. That's very, very nice to see. Hit some buy levels. I'm still going to keep these buy levels down here. We hit 2 of them. Now we're probably going to be aiming towards moving some of these up as we are kind of building some sort of resistance. Going to be moving these just a tad up. These are the new buy levels, the 3 buy levels for Bitcoin. I see us possibly hitting these levels within the next hour or so, but we'll have to see, right? Today is going to be a very, very volatile day. You guys have to understand that we have a lot of volatility right now at night. We're going to have a lot of volatility during the day. It's going to be a great day to trade. Definitely a great night to trade for me so far. We're going to be getting into some of the most volatile coins. First of all, Bake, guys. Bake went down an extreme amount, right? We saw around a 24% short on Bake. Wow, guys, this still has a while to climb. I'm looking for some buy levels. These are some lower buy levels right there. I'm looking to buy at this green little support right here if we do drop down there. I'm going to be looking for this 2.9 buy level on Bake. I see this easily being able to yield around, I would say, 15 to 20%. Realistically, guys, 15 to 20% realistically in a day is something that is an amazing gain, right? Amazing gain. But these are some lower buy levels on Bake. Just set your stop losses, right? I would probably be setting around a 5 to 6% stop loss on Bake. That's a 3 to 1 risk reward. That's very, very good for a trade right there. We are going to be getting into AR as well, or Arweave. This was one of the most volatile coins. I mean, guys, what the hell is AR doing, right? This is getting chilled too hard. I believe there's something called a Coinbase listing that's going to be affecting this, but still, I would definitely look at shorting this one in the near future. If we do dip down to these 17 levels, that wouldn't be a bad time to buy. As you guys can see, it's up 20% since then. This thing can't stop pumping. These apes are going to get shorted at some point or another. This is going to drop. This is just being heavily leveraged right now for whatever reason. Got shilled on a few shows, but have to understand that we are going to see this thing come down eventually, right? As quick as she comes up, as quick as she comes down, right? We're going to see the same sort of trend, right? Where we might go down 22% with AR. So keep that on your radar, guys. Keep that on your radar for sure. Looking to hit these top levels right here to really get a nice short on. But let's get into a few other ones that are looking extremely volatile right now. I see Matic as a perfect opportunity to buy. This is where we bought at on Matic. Looking to sell this around this 1.5 level, around 8%. I know that might not be too much, but today is going to be a volatile day. I'd be moving up your guys' stop loss around this 0.4 level. See that as a great zone to just set your stop loss. We'll be moving it up. We'll be keeping track on all of these trades throughout the day. Been very, very busy over these past few moments. It got a little slow last night, right? A little slow. I was kind of getting a little bored, and then out of the blue, we had this large pump. I'm going to be throwing on some indicators, right? I'm just going to throw on this RSI fib mixed indicator. I've been getting some nice buy orders using this, and also been using my RSI oversold indicator and my EMA 8 indicator as well. I've been buying once we hit somewhere around this bottom, and I get an indicator on that the RSI and the EMAs are both matching up, so we have a good buy zone. I've been definitely looking forward to trading some of these coins that are down extreme amounts right now. Bitcoin's extremely volatile. These coins are extremely volatile. Wait till America wakes up, right? America's going to wake up, and if we have Bitcoin around 33K, I can guarantee you that there's going to be a lot of FOMO. We're going to see a lot of volatility. Bro, are you crazy? Shit is dropping like dead flies. Yeah, it is dropping, but at the same time, we've been making percentage from these drops. You just set a tight stop loss, and you're trading off this volatility, right? This volatility is very, very key to making gains. What did we get on this? Around 3% on Bitcoin. These altcoins did around 3 to 5x what Bitcoin did. It's been extremely crazy what these altcoins are performing right now, especially a few of them that are extremely hyped up right now. So what are we seeing? Well, we're seeing waves hit off this EMA down here around 4%. I'm really looking for the most volatile coins to trade right now, as they're going to yield the most percentage. So this is just going to be me probably trading live. Figure that you guys can give me some coins that are extremely volatile right now that have gone up over 10%. We can go through them, do some TA on them, put some knowledge together, and really make some gains over the next day. I guarantee I will be tracking the market extremely close over the next 24 hours. Be streaming it for you guys as well, helping you guys out along the way. Too risky? It's not risky, guys. It isn't risky if you have a tight stop loss and you have strategy and you have some great support resistance levels. Would not say this is risky if you know what you're doing and if you read the book, right? If you've read the book. So we just see a lot of these coins right now. Definitely, yep, there's a short on AR. We see a lot of these coins right now, especially AR. Kind of focusing on this one for this episode. But I expect to see these coins outperform Bitcoin by 3 to 5x. I mean, we just saw it. You guys have to understand, Bitcoin goes up 5%. These coins can go up possibly 20 to 25%. That's pretty crazy to see that happen. A lot of FOMO effect is taking over. That's an insane amount for us to see with this, with the current level of how the trajectory of the market has been going. But let's get into more of Bitcoin right now. I guess we can look at Bitcoin over the next few moments. We hit off this EMA level perfectly, and we need to make sure to really count our gains on this, move up our stop losses if you guys are in profit from this from these buy levels down here. We hit all three of these buy levels. We also hit these two right here. But I was mainly looking for these bottom three, by the way. This was mainly a support channel. But we are going to be looking for around 10% today. I would say 10 to 15% on these trades. I think there's going to be that much of volatility over the next day or so. All right, so bearish divergence a little bit. I guess I can throw a bearish divergence indicator on. We can look at that for a second. There's a lot of great indicators, guys. There's a lot of great indicators that are on TradingView completely free. These ones are not showing up too well. Let's see. Here we go. Oh, it's right here. All right, so I'm on the 15-minute, showing some divergence right here. I guess it is, but I still see some bearishness, obviously. But with the amount of bearishness that you guys can have, you have to understand in these short time frames, we'll drop, but you have to pump at some point. You guys can't go down forever, right? We can't have flash crashes all the time. We're always going to have these coins that will pump up, that people will FOMO back into. It's just how crypto works. I still see us having some sort of bullishness, possibly around this 31 level. I'll kind of mark it off. Show you guys what I'm seeing on the charts right now with this support, right? So we bounced off perfectly off this 32 and 30, around that 32-100 level. But now we're kind of looking towards this 31-250 level around down here. There's going to be a lot of support right there, but we're also looking at this flash crash level, which was around, I believe, 29,500. But it is looking not too bad, guys. We're looking for volatility, at least on this channel. I'm looking for volatility, so I'm just saying that we're going to be making some gains just through these trades that I mentioned. We already have been. Where is 15 to, I didn't say 15 to 18K BTC. I said, yeah, that would happen at some point. I do see that as a possibility. But I would say, you know, that's not going to happen as quick as it seems, right? We are going to have some drops, but like if you guys look at Bitcoin in a long-term perspective, look at this leg down we had, right? We had an 8% leg down right there. But if you want to look at it from a longer-term perspective, let me actually go to the 4-hour and show you guys that. So if you think that we're still extremely bullish or that we are going to near the bottom soon, right? We had this 43% down run right there, or leg down right there. But we had this sort of bullishness in the market where we had pump, 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 and kind of sideways moving action, just like what we had right here. I do see us having the ability to have this leg down maybe to the 25K level, just because we're having this consolidation, and maybe we'll pump back up, hold it for a little bit, and then we'll have that nice leg down to around probably the 20s for sure. Maybe we'll hold in the 20K area, around 25 to 28K. I see possible of holding if we do have that event happen. But until that event happens, right? We're not going to talk about it too much because people hate the bullishness on YouTube, or the bearishness on YouTube. You guys all want me to be bullish. So I'm just going to tell you guys, right? It could be bullish, but it's looking like we're going to be bearish, without a doubt. All right, so we'll get into Manic real quick. Let's go on the 5-minute chart on Manic. Manic's volatility is not as great as I really wanted it to be. It's still doing pretty decent. I got around 6% there. We are looking for around, I would say, from this buy level right here, I would say just even 4 to 5% right now is a safe bet, right? Up 4 to 5% off of this trade. I would just move your stop loss to around this green level, which is 4.1. Possibly move this back up to around 4 to 5%, and then aim for this 150 zone. Have a lot of support right here, a lot of resistance right there. That wouldn't be a bad time to get out of a trade. I know, I'm just kidding. I'll just tell you guys, there's going to be dips. I am being honest. No, I'm kidding. But everyone does want me to be bullish on YouTube because, you know, we can't dip, right? We can't continue to dip. That's impossible. It's not like we did that in 2017. But yeah, what we see is pullbacks in the market though. If we go back to 2017 and I take off these indicators so you guys can see, let me just make a new chart. I know you guys hate going back in time, right? But trust me, this will be worth your time looking at this chart so you can kind of get some idea of how kind of like 2017, right? So we see a lot of the same patterns emerging in the fact of, let me put this on the 4-hour, put it on the 1 day actually. All right, put it on the 4-hour, fuck it. All right, so we see these pullbacks right here. We're having these pullbacks in the market. Here's one, here's two, right? This was a nice pullback in the market, right? We had that 103%. That's with Manic. Let me go on Bitcoin. All right, so we always have these drops, and then we'll have some sort of pullback. That's a 13% pullback, right? This is a 7% pullback with Bitcoin. This is a 14% pullback with Bitcoin. This is a 9% pullback with Bitcoin, right? We just keep on having these runs after we have these large dips. There's a 13%, right? Or 11%. And then here's the largest one that we've had so far, which is around 31. And here's another 26. We're going to have a pullback, right? It's just a matter of time. How low will we go until we have that pullback? It happens every single time in the market. This is your time to make a lot of money when we have these dips, because at some point it's going to pull back up. Everything's going to go up 20, 30, 40%. A lot of these alts are going to, and everyone's going to get bullish again. Then we're going to have another dip like we have had the past 4 to 5 times. But I do see probably that level being around 31 to 32-ish. We are at the 32 range, but I don't see us really breaking through that 31. I would say, let me go to my old chart right here. These were my ranges right here. We have the 32, 295, 32, 11, or 133, and then we have 3100 or 31,247. It's going to be my third buy level. I see these as very, very good buy levels for a slight pullback that we might have to around 34K once the market's open for America. America has a lot of people that will just buy no matter what happens. You guys have to take that into consideration. America is very, very bullish from the retail investor side, but when New York opens around 9 a.m. EST, we normally see that correction downwards, 9:30. So we will be probably shorting around 9:30 EST when that comes out, and until then, we're probably going to be looking for some nice longs. When are we going to the moon? My rocket ship is getting cold. Oh, yep. Rocket ship is getting cold. It's all right. We will get you to the moon at some point if you read the books, right? How many of you guys have gone to the moon by reading the books and really understanding the knowledge? Yeah, Wu Trade definitely got shorted because it was way too volatile, guys. When you have something that's going up on a day that we have, or a trend that we have a dip, we have this go up 31% in the past 5 hours. That's something that's very, very easily shortable. OKB, it might have a little push up. I'm also, guys, I'm looking at Warner Harmony, right? So this is what I'm also looking for in coins. Yes, I'm looking for volatility, but look how low Harmony is, right? Harmony really is only 4% away from this dip that it had since our last one. Let me actually go to this last one. All right. So it's around 5% away from the dip that we had. Once we, what day is this? Let me see. May 29th. So May 29th, we had this dip. It went this low with Harmony. I see us easily being able to possibly put some buy orders on Harmony around this level, right around here, around this 7-8 level. This would be a very, very good time to get some buy orders on Harmony, as last time we had around a 30% run up, I believe, a 30 to 40% run up with Harmony. I would probably just aim for 20%. Maybe put your stop loss at 10%, move that up once we're up 10% to maybe 5, and then once we're up 15%, move that to 10. And then keep on doing that till we get to around 20 and then take profits. But I do see Harmony having a nice pump here soon, especially with how hyped up Harmony is. It's a great coin fundamentals, but you need to have hype in price and volume if you really want to see this thing take off. But I do like Harmony. Harmony's looking very good. Should be a bot 3% ago. You should have watched the stream. We got some nice buy orders in, but we are looking like we are going to probably have, we do see some selling pressure, but at the same time, look at these red candles that we've seen, guys. Kind of flipping green now. We haven't seen this green volume all night long. And that's the I see as the deciding factor in switching in the momentum of the market is we're just going to get some green candles, have some large vector candles, or have some large engulfing candles that are going to probably, I do think we're going to engulf this candle right here, which means that we're basically going to go up as high as this one went down. It's called an engulfing candle, but I do see that happening, or at least that's what I call it, but we're probably going to see that happen at some point. Maybe we go up to 33,797, and then we have this retracement downwards. We'll see how angry New York is when the time comes, but that's going to be probably a good time to short, as it has been the past 2 weeks. See how Dogecoin's doing. I see some Dogecoin fans in the chat. Yep, volatility is your friend. It really is. Crossed the 200 EMA 3% ago and looks very good. It does, Christopher. We saw the 200 EMA. Let me throw that on there real quick. We were just talking about that in the Discord. Always lose my coins, guys. Always lose my coins. Let me throw the 200 EMA on. So what's the 200 EMA significance, guys? Well, if you guys do not know what the 200 EMA is, I have the 444 on this indicator actually. All right. What'd you say? We crossed the 200 EMA on the 2 hour? What did you say? The 1 hour? Here's the 200 EMA. We crossed it on the 1 minute. Yeah, we crossed it on the 1 minute right here. We test. Now we're testing again. We might actually break down off of this. And normally when you test it twice, unless you break out, we'll probably have a breakdown. But we'll see if we can push through this. I'm hoping we can. I want to see us at least get to around 33,500 to 33,700, and I'll be very, very happy with that. Setting the stop loss on any sort of my longs of Bitcoin gets to around 33,294. All right, we'll go into GRT. I'll keep this up though. Go see what GRT is doing. The graph. Not too much volatility for that. 4% still good. Cake. All right, we'll go into cake. Yeah, any coins you guys want to share with me, I'm more than welcome to go over them. I'm just looking for something that's up more than like 8% right now. Trying to figure out which coins are the most volatile, right? Cake's up more than, wow, around 8%. Bounced off exactly off this RSI EMA stock indicator, right? Guys, look at this. Exactly off this. This is what I've been trading on a lot of these. I'm buying right here. And I'm selling once we hit this top right here because we're finally in an uptrend. And I'm also buying once this flips to green, from gray to green. Doing a leverager off of that. SNX, we'll go over SNX as well. No research right now. We have, it looks too small, man. They're not on Binance, so. We'll go over Solana as well. We'll need to pull up Bitcoin again here. There we go. Let me turn off these indicators, at least on the top one. Bitcoin. Hey guys, look at, we're pumping just exactly as predicted, right? Kidding, obviously. All right, so Solana's sitting in the top right now. We're probably going to break through this on this candle right here. So we hit bottom RSI right here. That's around 9%, 9% to 8%, 8.38% from that bottom indicator right there. Not a bad trade right there. If you guys were able to get into that. If I right now just woke up, I would hold off for a little bit, maybe dollar cost average, maybe put in an order now for some coins, but I would wait for Bitcoin to hit around 33,129 because it looks like it's going to bounce off of this 3351 level if we do even get up there. Exactly as predicted. After Trump's speech, he went out and bought ETC or Ethereum. Yep. I see with Bitcoin a triple top as a possibility. What could we be seeing right here, right? I think that we're making higher highs, right? But when you see 1, 2, 3, higher high, higher high, higher high. Look at how we're going up in percent, right? This goes up 0.77%. This goes up around 0.2%. So the volume is dying down, if you guys cannot tell. We can't pump up any harder. If this was a 0.5% above or 0.6% above, I'd be extremely bullish right now because we see the volume is there. But right now, we need to see a higher high to really see that volume. Right now, I'm not as bullish on Bitcoin just because of that one aspect of normally when we have those pushes, right? We have this 0.85% push, actually this 0.97 push. Then we have this 0.3 push. They need to be higher, right? If you guys want to see a higher high, I wouldn't even consider that a higher high. This looks like the wick-off accumulation phase. Yeah, everything does a CTD. It's just basic market psychology, right? I'm not saying everything looks like the wick-off, but if you guys are unfamiliar with the wick-off, it's just a psychological thing that these market makers will do to get you guys to sell off, right? They'll do 4 or 5 periods of dips so that they can, liquidate you guys and then buy the bottoms and then sell the tops, and then they're just trying to squeeze as much money as they can out of the market, right? If you were a market maker, you would use wick off too because you would understand that's one of the most profitable ways to squeeze money out of the market. All right, we'll go into Rune. Really need to see some more bullish volume on this to push up above it. Not too much right there. This triple top could break down and we could hit this probably 32,800 level. This we have probably a lower order block. If that's the case, then we'll probably have an order block around this 3802. I would say this 3802 might be a good time to buy some of these alts right around this level right here. Testing. I'm going to Rune. Yeah, Rune is just down quite a lot right now. Just wait for markets to open. This will get a lot of US publicity. I can guarantee you that. America loves to buy Rune from the order books. You can tell. We're probably going to see this around next 5 to 6 hours have some sort of run up, some sort of market dominance run up, depending on if Bitcoin is bullish. But as you guys can see, look who's opening right now, right? We have London. London's opening up right now, guys. So volatility is going to increase a little bit more. It will be nice to see that. We'll go back into BTC. Yeah, we already passed the 33. Yep, we did, but we're still making lower or higher highs, but they're not having as much momentum as I would like these higher highs to have, right? We want to see these higher highs be more percent wise, right? We have around a 1% run up, right? From this higher high to this higher high. And we're only seeing around a 0.28% run up. Even if we do have that push up to this 3346 level, we still want to see some more action on the upside. You want to see what London does, Mike? Well, London obviously is going to want to get as much liquidity as they can in the market, want to make as much money as they can. My guess is they might bring it up a little bit and then short everyone out. Normally what they do. All right, we'll go into Ethereum. Ethereum's obviously been outperforming Bitcoin for quite some time now, guys. It's been outperforming Bitcoin for quite some time. I mean, look at this pullback that we had on Ethereum. Around 3%, 4%. Still not doing bad on the day. It is down 2%, right? But not too much to worry about. As Ethereum's still not being outperformed too much by Bitcoin, but it was outperforming it earlier today. My buy orders were hit down here. These are my buy orders. Looking for to get some of these same buy orders. We might test this this 32. We'll have to see how the volume's looking and where the momentum's swinging. You mentioned Pond as a coin. I told you guys to sell Pond in a future video after we were already up around 80-90% in like a couple days. They had some people staking their coins, because how they work, right? So how this company works is you can have they can get customers or clients that they can scale up. Actually, they're going to have customers and clients that are going to be able to scale up through their block, or not through their blockchain, but through their program that they're selling. And they have to stake their tokens, right? So when a big client goes and apes into Pond, they have to buy X amount of tokens and stake them. So that's why we saw that huge run up in such a short period amount of time with Pond. This was a large customer or client that Pond got. And look at that, guys. Look at that, right? Large client. What happens? They pumped up Pond around 100%. We did go over Bake in the beginning of this video, but I'll go over them once more. We'll go check out and see what they're doing. This is one of my buys. I do see this as a very great level to get into. 8%. Probably looking for this MO level right here. I would say this would be a good selling point. We'll set a take profit right here. Around 12%. All right, so yeah, not too violent of a drop. I mean, yes, we did have some sort of dip in the market, but guys, we've had more violent drops. We've been through worse. I know you guys have if you've been into crypto for the past 2 months. Making some sort of wedge right now with Bitcoin. Do you think Ethereum will pump all high? No, I don't think I think people are gonna possibly sell Ethereum on the news, guys. But I have something very important to show you. Right? Pay attention. All right, this is very important. This is how you guys can judge how a market is kind of trending towards. So we're gonna compare Bitcoin to Ethereum. All right, I know you guys have seen a bunch of people do this, but I promise this time it's a little bit different. All right. We're going to be showing you exactly why Bitcoin is going to be flipped by Ethereum, how is the market narrative on that, and what's proven that, right? What's proven that? So when we go to Ethereum right now, right, you guys see on this, let me put on the daily chart, right? We see on the daily chart, they have lower volume, but they have more green, right? What does more green mean? People are holding on to Ethereum more than they are Bitcoin, right? That's very big, guys. People are not selling their Ethereum, right? Ethereum's taking less dips, has more green candlesticks in the volume than Bitcoin does. This is showing the narrative that people are going to be holding onto their Ethereum, and it's looking a lot more bullish just based off of volume on when comparing to Bitcoin, right? Checks Den. Yeah, Den looks good. Den does look good, but it's just the volume, man. The volume's not there right now. I wish it was. I totally wish it was. We've made hundreds of percents off Dent, RLC, Bake. What else? On the last dips, we had quite a lot. I mean, those were just 2. It wasn't hard to make 100% if you bought the bottom on the last dips. But yeah, Dent still has potential, but it just doesn't have the pump effect like it does. Like the hype has only came in March, kind of died down yet, but it is down quite a lot. All right, so I would say get ready to put some buy orders on Bitcoin, guys, once we get to 32. 32,295, 32,131, or 132,133 to 32396. If you guys did not get your buy orders in last night, be patient, be strategic. You don't want to FOMO in and ape in and then get left into the dust. You know, or you guys could just set a tight stop loss if you really want to get into the market that bad via long. What did ADA do? What, 5%? 4%? Yeah, around 6%. Wow, it's not bad for ADA. It's a good, healthy sign to see. Well, we did have Bitcoin just have this little run up right now. See the volume flipped, but we still need more volume if we're going to want to hold this, guys. Volume's key in any sort of driving price factor. We need more volume. All right, so my prediction for ADA, for those that are asking, probably another 5 to 10% on it. I would definitely think about pulling out if you were trading it. Is there going to be one more target dip? I mean, there's going to be multiple target dips. As you guys can see, we don't go up forever. We don't go down forever. We don't go sideways forever. We go up and down and sideways at the same time or in the same day. So target dip, yeah, always be buying the dips if you guys are going to be buying. These are our targets right here. We hit them perfectly earlier and hope to hit them perfectly later today. These two pink ones. Yeah, Manic just volatility isn't there anymore. Price action is not there on Manic for whatever reason. How much is he gonna bounce? 35K? Possibly. We could see a bounce there, but I would rather be more of a realist and say that with the volume and the percent of how BTC has reacted on this triple top, probably not. At least till later today, or at least till we get out of this trend. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button, right? Have you covered Link yet? Let's get into Link. All right, let's get into Link. We'll go cover Link. Think I've covered Link this entire stream. Chain Link. Chainlink's use case is phenomenal. It's phenomenal, guys, but at the same time, we want price action, right? This isn't too much price action. What, this is 3, 4%? 5%, that's not bad, but yeah, 5%, guys, 5% in around an hour just from this volatility is amazing. But yeah, I do see Chainlink definitely being something large in the future. They are DeFi, but yet again, you guys have to understand a lot of these DeFi apps, a lot of these DeFi applications that Chainlink is even integrated with are not going to be around in a few years. I can promise you that. I would say around 40 to 30% aren't. We already sold our OGN, man. Got like 20% off of it in one day. That's me. That's without me having 100,000 people buying into it. %7 doing pretty good. I know Manic went to 177 to 144 yesterday, not volatile. I'm just saying right now it's not volatile. We're not seeing that much increases in price as we are in other coins. The money is not there right now in Manic. It might switch over to Manic eventually when America wakes up. I do see that happening, but as of right now, not the coin to be trading. All right, we'll go in the dot. I'll do some technical analysis on dot and show you guys what I'm looking at. So we have these EMA bands on. We've broken out of the EMA. If we dip back into this EMA, by the way, guys, if we dip back into these EMA levels, and as we break down from them, we're going to have a downtrend. If we stay above these, we're going to have an uptrend. Right now, London just came out, guys. Look what London did to the price. London said, see you later. We're going to send this up, right? London sent up the price. They normally send down the price after they send up the price. See that definitely panning out here in the next probably 20-30 minutes. That's definitely going to be a possibility. But we see that we have some sort of pattern forming with these EMA bands. We see once we push above them and we get high enough above them. Let me use an example on this. Right here. You see how we got above the EMA bands? Normally we push back down and then we continue on a downtrend, right? Here's another one, downtrend. Here's another one, downtrend, right? Here's another one, downtrend, right? I don't know. Okay, so a lot of people are saying, where's the 40-50% trade gains? You guys got to understand, 9%, even 2% a day is absolutely phenomenal, right? 1% a day is phenomenal. You guys have to understand the average return on the off the S&P is around 5% annually. Compounding your gains. Where's London? Right here. Right here. I'll scroll into it. You see London? A classic M pattern formed right here, guys. Classic M. Yeah, OMG's not that volatile. All right, we'll go in the hollow chain. Doing pretty good, up around a couple percent, or at least it showed it did. Let's see, this is what, 8%? Around 8%. All right, we'll go watch Bitcoin for a little bit. This EMA band can push up, and then we can stay directly correlated with this channel, by the way. don't. Alright, yep. Just my little update, guys. We had this little breakout. Our buy levels hit. Probably up 10-15% as of right now. You should be. Then the next, or within the past like 2 hours, right? That's awesome. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your Ethereum, but I can tell you that people sell in the news. When EIP comes out, I guarantee you people will sell in the news. No problem for checking. If you guys want to send me any other coins, go right ahead. I'm looking for volatile coins. I'd really appreciate that. Some mid caps, some high caps that are going up, outperforming Bitcoin by multiples of 4 to 3. All right, TWT, we'll go into TWT. All right, so what do we see on TWT? Large drop in the past. We'll go to 30 minutes. Yeah, large drop. Follows this trend resistance perfectly, though, guys. Look at this. Perfectly, right? We have the trend support. All right, we'll go in the V chain, and then I'm probably going to end this video here, get some sleep, and then wake up and get ready for tomorrow. And have some fun tomorrow. I can promise you that. Maybe I'll stay up though. We'll have to see. I'm just getting a little bit tired. You know, sometimes you gotta recharge your batteries for a little bit. But we are in this bull run right now, so it is not looking too good in the market. Look how perfect to hit this level, guys. V-chain hype has gone down a little bit, as you guys can tell though, but the volume is still extremely high recently, so be careful. When the volume is extremely high and you have a coin that's at all-time highs, and you know the fundamentals behind it, not a bad time to short. Alright, so we went through that. I will be streaming in another 3 to 4 hours from now, keeping you guys updated on the market. Going to get some sleep right now. London just opened. We saw that push from London. Thank you, London, for the push. And we will keep you guys updated throughout the day, really figuring out how to capitalize off of these gains.